The funniest thing is, like, let's say I say some here, right? And then we're like getting that cancel storm brewing. I'll get nothing on my IG. Yeah. On my wife's page, I can't believe you're dating him, or you made a baby with him, and she'll get hundreds of DMs, and I'm like, she's like, babe, are you getting this? I'm like, no, everyone's liking it. People are laughing.
Welcome back, everybody, to a very influential episode of The Careful Boys, where today we have Above the Influence.
Wow. Unaffiliated with anything prior.
You guys look so familiar to another group, though.
I know, we get that a lot, but we're not racist and misogynistic like them. So.
Oh, okay. That's good. That's a good start.
You came to the wrong place then. So, I mean, I'm sure that you guys have told this story on a multitude of platforms already, but, you know, since you're coming here to the biggest show that you've ever been on.
That's the truth.
What the happened?
Or as the kids say, facts.
Actually, we haven't talked about it that much, to be honest. We mentioned it on our new platform, obviously, but yeah, so it was like a cascading series of events. I'm gonna try to be careful with what I say, but the first one was like we criticized like a creator who was very famous for making like I hate men content, and don't want to mention her name just in case it happens again. Yeah. But like basically brought her up, and the take was like, hey, if you're not like a fan of like red pill content, this is like red pill content for women. And then yeah, so that launched a whole series of just like hatred online, which was fine because it's like you're backing up the creator you like. I'm standing on business, I don't care. And but then that led to basically them combing through like everything we've ever said, because that was just like this huge online storm of attention, negative attention, and you know, clipping things we've said out of context. Everything about us was just going viral on TikTok for like months, and then there was
for
one
months.
Huh?
For a long time.
Usually, like, internet stuff kind of blows up.
Bro, I was waking up every day like, why is it not over, bro? Like, please.
People before didn't recognize me, but now when I went, you know, around, people were like, "Are you Esther?" I'm just like, finally, but not for anything good. You know what I mean?
Wow.
But yeah, and then we're. Oh yeah, so then the thing that like truly like blew up and went like mega viral was a clip of Esther mentioning a TikTok she had seen, and so she was bringing up a TikTok she had seen. You try to use it as a way to like diss on us, her Asian male co-hosts, but like over-explained. And then the person that clipped that clip, because that was like a video from like a year ago, maybe like 2 years ago.
Oh, I see.
And then the person that clipped it just clipped it in the most vilifying way possible, because they left out like her referencing, saw this TikTok, like all those things, right?
I was just explaining the video, and then they kind of clipped out the part where I mentioned,
the thing.
It was a hit.
Let's just reference it as the thing. But yeah,
the event.
the event. Yeah.
The Thanos snap.
And then after that was like the true hate storm, like YouTube channels making videos on us. You could mention our name, get 1 million likes, and so like that was the most annoying part. I think it was like the Asians or like the Korean Americans that like make content, don't get any views, and they're like, oh, here's my chance, and they just use it to like shit. Didn't even watch the video, to be honest. They were just like, one of the videos was literally like, I couldn't even bring myself to watch the video. It's so disgusting.
But I'm gonna talk shit because anyway.
But I'm gonna talk about why it's so problematic and
so I can get views. Fucking parasites, dude.
Like, you don't deserve that 1 million likes. Give it back.
Why did you specifically mention that they're all Korean Americans?
There's one fat ugly bitch that did it. Every time, bro.
all right.
I don't
Let's not get them.
Hold him back, yeah. She's like, I just started.
Leave him alone. Let him say his truth.
No, I went on my own personal TikTok. I called her out.
Yeah.
Like, you have nothing. Thank God you're so perfect and you have nothing else going on in your life that you can sit there and make 3-4 different videos about people you don't know talking shit about.
Every day, too.
Like, shut the fuck up, you stupid ugly bitch.
Wait,
I don't care.
Who was this first?
I don't remember.
Was that your guys' first experience of being like canceled?
Not mine.
It was my first experience getting canceled and not being able to handle it the way I normally do.
Yes.
Which is, I will go on the internet for weeks, no matter how long it takes, and argue with every single one of you.
But it wasn't even
Boots on the ground, yo.
That's what's different, because it wasn't directed at you, but you're just guilty by association. Yeah.
But it's like, one, I would love to argue with any stupid bitch online.
That's his favorite hobby.
It's really fun.
These are my best friends, so it's like, and there's that added layer of like, I'm in that group anyway, so it's like by association.
Yeah.
So it was Esther's fault, right?
No, we don't want to say that. It was a collective
It is.
effort.
You know what? Can I just say that when it first happened and they were criticizing that content creator, I didn't say anything because I didn't know who that person was, and because I didn't stand up for a woman, they were like, she's like, Esther, you're the only girl here, and you didn't defend the woman. I was like, I don't even know who the hell she is.
She was getting more hate than any of us.
I got the most hate.
I understand that.
Yeah, because they were just like, Esther's not a girl's girl. Honestly, like, I knew she was a pick-me, and I was just like, how will I defend a girl if I don't know who she is? I don't know what they're talking about. And so I just stayed quiet. I was literally like this, like, and then I got the most hate out of everybody.
I just feel like the internet loves to hate on women more. Like, I don't know, it's just so easy. It's like easy to critique women, right? Guys can make the same like weird jokes, but they don't get shit for it. But the second we make a joke that's anywhere remotely like sexual or misogynistic, they're like, whore.
They'll say racist shit all the time. I'll say, and then I get blown up.
I comment that a lot. I'll post crazy shit, or if I get canceled, the funniest thing is like, let's say I say some shit here, right? And then we're like getting that cancel fucking storm brewing. I'll get nothing on my IG. Yeah. On my wife's page, I can't believe you're dating him, or you made a baby with him, and she'll get fucking hundreds of DMs, and I'm like, she's like, babe, are you getting this? I'm like, no, everyone's like, people are laughing. Engagement's through the roof.
Why do you guys think that is?
Well, I think that men,
Guys like me?
yeah, men are also more quick to judge women, but then also women are more quick to judge women too. I feel like. So.
Maybe women put other women on a, like a higher standard, I guess. And so, I don't know.
Or like just the whole boys will be boys. So if they make, crude jokes or whatever, oh, they're just boys. But as a woman, like, you should know better.
But are the people who are like talking shit like mainly women though? Like, for example, if they're going on Gio's page talking shit on you, or is it women?
As soon as she starts talking, I just close my ears. I'm like, shut up, bitch. Oh, but that's your problem. That's your problem. That's your page.
That's true though, because I don't even get half of the. Like when I first started dating Hannah and we made it public, she got a couple of DMs saying like, I hope you get a miscarriage with this guy. Like,
whoa, that's crazy.
crazy, bro.
That's another thing too, is like, bro, for what happened, and then some of the the DMs that she was getting, or even I was getting, like, one, this is just crazy to say, even by my standards. Like, some of that shit was crazy. Two, you would never say this in real life because you're probably 14 and so it's like.
Well, wouldn't say that half the stuff they say online.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, it's always from accounts with like one follower, or they're following their favorite K-pop stars, and it's like, show yourself. If you're gonna shit talk me, at least the least you can do is show your face.
I think that's another reason why women get it more, is because people aren't afraid of women. So like they might be afraid to DM you and say something, because maybe you might pursue them.
Bart shows up at their house.
You're buff.
Jill's actually scarier than I am, so they're dumb.
In general, most people aren't afraid of women in the same way. Like, women aren't afraid of women and guys aren't afraid of women. So it's like, I don't know, I'm just using this example because most of my employees at the boba shop, they're all girls, right? And the way they get treated compared to like the guys is way different. And I was just like thinking, wouldn't grown adults who are like delivery app guys or whatever, won't they like want to protect a little girl? But they're actually screaming at them, and they like, cause they couldn't find the place. And I was like, wow, like, cause the little girls won't fight back. But I never get that kind of energy.
Makes them feel powerful.
Damn.
Ooh, that's disgusting.
I hate that. Yeah.
But that's what I think is like, maybe they're not afraid of girls. That's why they.
100%.
In person, they would not come up to me. They haven't seen these shoulders in real life.
Yeah, that's right.
Because how many like of those cancel people actually say anything to you in real life?
Never.
Like, there's like millions online that say something, but face to face, they'll never tell you.
What's funny is we were going out a lot during like, mid cancellation. Like,
I had nothing else to do.
Yeah. I was like, I'm gonna sit home, read my feed. No, I don't want to do that, right? So we were just outside the whole time, and we've never. Normally, I'd say, like, especially in K-Town, LA, we get approached a lot, but I've never been approached that much. And it was always positive interactions. Like, people being like, yo, so sorry you're going through this. Can I buy you a drink? People that we knew but didn't know that well were also, like, spending way more time to, like, really, like, support us. Like, Kira's one of those people where she was like, like, I don't know you that well, but I know you're a good person. I know you're not, like, the type of person they're calling you online. And I was like, wow. I'm gonna go out again tomorrow. I like that shit.
Mine was the opposite. So if I go out, I hear people go like literally so obvious, but they don't come up to me. They don't come up to me. But the thing is, I have a doppelganger.
They're not talking about your shoulders, maybe?
Yeah, but like, yo, sure,
They are, bro.
she's probably strong.
Best friend's your doppelganger?
Yeah,
She looks just like you?
She looks just like me. But it's so funny because they'll come up to her and they'll be like, "Are you Esther?" And she'll be like, "No." And she'll walk away and they'll be like, "Oh, that's very bold of her." And then she'll come back and she'll be like, "No, I'm not Esther, but that's my best friend. What the fuck you have to say, right?" But it's just like they would come up to her, but they won't come up to me. So I'm thinking like,
It's the shoulders.
Shoulders.
she doesn't.
No way her shoulders are that broad. That's what they
No, she's like freakishly strong. I just lost in the arm right now.
She shook my hand
No
earlier.
way. For reals?
I'm dead, and I've been working out
He's been
heavy
working
the
out,
past
bro.
2 months. Like making like a lot of bros.
She's
and
a,
whooped my
it's like a
ass.
party trick. We take her to parties and we sit her down and she arm wrestles all the men.
They
and
just
like,
line
The
up.
bar,
Yeah.
she beats like a good 80% of them. It's,
I mean, they say guys' testosterone's like hella low now, so
We're smoking these dudes.
It's an epidemic. Low T out here.
You beat 80% of dudes in arm
I got it.
wrestling?
Oh, not 80%.
Yeah, I don't know if it's
That's
80%.
crazy. Well, like I would say 100.
No.
I would say I've never lost to a girl, but when it comes to guys, I would say depending on
Size.
depending on size.
All right, you and Bart, go, you and Bart.
You got small
I
shoulders.
might get destroyed.
You gotta narrow these shoulders
I
up.
would love for Bart just to see like I firmly believe you'll win, but like I want you to see how strong.
Yeah,
she is.
like arm wrestling her for the first time. If you've ever arm wrestled a girl, you know the experience. It's like ha ha ha, ha. And then with her, it was like whoa, and I'm like what the fuck, and then actually have to put an effort to like put it down. I'm like oh my.
I just start bleeding from the nose.
Oh fuck! Oh my god! Yo,
totally-
you know our friend Jimmy Zhang, right? He has muscles. He works out. She beat him in arm wrestling.
Wait, I don't know if you want to say that.
Now it's okay, Jimmy.
Drop
No,
it here,
it's your
drop it
fault,
here.
Jimmy. It's your fault, dude.
Get stronger.
Do Bart's program. Do Bart's program.
Damn, that's not
Capable.
That's cool.
It is.
It's crazy, bro.
Hey, but getting canceled though, doesn't it really tell you like who your real friends were and all that
trillion
stuff? Like, isn't that cool? Like how it's like it's like, oh man, you guys are fake.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened. Like some of our closest friends in LA in the content space, like who I consider myself like lucky to be friends with. Like I'm like, wow, these are such good guys. Like blah blah blah. Like
Family.
yeah, like I never. Thank God I came to LA and didn't meet any of the fake people would talk about. And then like at the height of this, it was like, oh shit, like damn.
You're one of the fake ones.
It's funny because we finally got a chance to do a podcast with you guys because we've been trying to arrange.
Literally.
And then
we couldn't even put it out, bro.
Sorry, we can't put this out, and we're like, ah.
I tried to get the episode from from them to for the audience that doesn't know, Bart and Joe finally came on UTI. It was the episode we filmed right after the one that cooked us. Yeah. So that one went up, and then we just saw what was happening. We're like, we can't do that to them. So we thought we were
We
gonna
would have
wait
been
it out.
completely fine by the way.
Just done it.
Yeah.
Oh, we're also
Our wives would
saying
have
about-
got roasted, but we would have been fine.
People love the episode.
We would have been relevant again.
Bro, at this point, we are so uncancelable. Like, we've been canceled so many times where it just doesn't matter.
That's what I'm trying to build up.
cancel
to.
final
Pause
boss.
it,
You can't get canceled if you don't care.
Yeah.
And the reason why like we had to stop is because someone else was sponsoring us.
No, that's 100%. Yeah. You guys had a lot to lose. We have nothing to lose.
No, beyond the we just straight up were like, we don't want to stop, and they made us stop, and they like basically kicked us. It was a very, very bad breakup, and did us dirty, but yeah.
Yeah, I think that's what made it worse because I think if you guys just apologized and came out, like, if you guys did it your way, I think the cancellation wouldn't have
yeah.
lasted as long. But
There would have
then-
been no apology. I just kept
they-
posting like nothing happened, and I think it would have been perfectly chilling, but
Yeah. So your company that you're a small minority owner of that, right?
yeah, I was like one of the first earliest investors, and
So are you still a minority owner?
I mean, I still am, but it's like, I'd rather, I don't give a fuck, you know what I mean? Like,
I mean, that's the hardest part, though, when you're building brands and stuff. Like, we always were like, man, I wish I had that FU money, and I wish I sold all of my company so that I don't have to jeopardize my friends.
yeah.
Because that's something we always think about, and then we always do fuck up and get canceled. But then we go, man, we gotta think about our friends and not go as hard. Because we want to go harder than this.
I want to get canceled every day. Like if I make it,
He's pushing.
I would literally like buy all the billboards on the freeway and just make cancel content and just post it.
Just a different slur every billboard.
Basically, just Kanye right now.
Yeah, just next
true.
level. Dream.
He's my dream.
That's so true. That is literally Kanye. Wow.
Fuck you money would be so awesome, honestly.
It's not like the goal. It's like fuck you money, but it's like all you need is just like good income that's not touchable by the internet. You know what I mean? Like if you own 3 car washes, you're chilling. You know, like
Yeah, because people still need to get their car washed.
it's like it's not gonna be like Wu-Talk's car wash. You know, it's gonna be like Rocket car wash or some random shit. So they'll never know.
Or you need a business that actually helps society, like it feeds orphans, and you're like, fuck, we can't cancel this guy.
He'll always find a way.
Or your product's gotta be so good, like Chick-fil-A.
Yeah.
And then you're like, I don't care if he's homophobic. You know, like that's the key.
So how did you guys come all the way back around to Above the Influence, and how did Kira join?
So yeah, by the way, for everyone watching, this is Kira. I feel like we didn't introduce her.
And there's one more, right?
Yeah, and there's Jordan, who is not here
Our
yet,
white boy.
our DEI hire. But basically, it ended, and I guess like I was the only other like I guess like owner of UTI, and so it was there was a lot of like arguments behind the scenes, like me trying to save it, me trying to bring in investors, buy it. Like I tried everything under the book to save it, couldn't.
Just
So-
the podcast.
Just the podcast, yeah. To detach it from the brand, right? And then like we'll solve all the issues you're worried about, and you won't be fucking over our careers, right? And trying to like make both parties happy, right? And didn't happen. Then, so that leaves a real bad taste in my mouth. I also personally love podcasting. Like, I enjoy it. Like, it's literally like, wow, I get to fucking sit around with some of my best friends and just bullshit, have fun. And for a grown man, I feel like very few instances do you get to actually go and like talk about your day and have somebody intently listen because they're being paid, right? Like,
See, Anthony?
Well, you always gotta see Anthony at the good stuff.
but yeah, exactly. So I'm like, started to miss that a lot. It felt like something was missing. Sadly though, like everything else in my life started going really well because I was like, damn, because I don't have that shit in my life anymore. Everything's popping. And then, I figured like just a more healthy relationship with it would work out. So, looked for 2 more hosts, and Kira and Jordan. Kira was actually on another podcast as like a semi-host, and I've seen those episodes, and I was like, this girl is very talented at podcasting. So scouted her, drafted her. Jordan was one of my best friends, so he was just like, he's already been on some UTI episodes, so that's how he ended up like.
Oh,
being
also
the
he
host.
has fuck you money too.
Jordan has fuck you money.
Perfect.
So you can't cancel him.
Yeah.
And he has
he doesn't-
lawyers that now
Yeah.
it's like I have the fuck you lawyers.
Yeah, because the thing is, a lot of people are scared to join the podcast because we got canceled so hard. You know what I mean? So I really want to protect her, but I also love that she's another girl. I really needed another girl on the podcast.
I already got semi-canceled my first episode.
That's
so
true.
It's okay. I'm
Literally her
gonna be
first
so-
episode was great.
Yeah, I was like, damn, they hate her.
What did you get canceled for?
So I went on a date with from a member
Bleep
from
the
Big
name,
Bang.
bleep the name,
I
please,
went
yes.
on a date with someone from and
Bleep the name of the group too, just to be careful.
a famous K-pop.
a very famous
Idol.
K-pop group, like one of the #1 in Korea, and I went on a date with him, and I was just describing my experience, but he's like not perfect, right? And I think like the image that K-pop stars put out in press and in media, they're these like angels that are not fuckboys, that have like integrity and all that. So when I was describing my experience, like he wasn't that. So then all the K-pop stans were like, you're a liar, you're a whore, they're gonna come sue you. And then I started arguing with one of the commenters. They're like, you're lying, send proof. So I literally DM'd this hater proof, like pictures of me with this K-pop star, like the text messages, and they literally said, oh, I have pictures like that too. Anyone could Photoshop it, send better proof. And I'm like, but you want me to like send you a video of me sucking his dick or something? Like how what?
Yeah, send that.
Now that you mention it.
That's when I realized
Yeah.
I should
Yeah, we were telling her.
I was new, so I thought if I could just reason with haters, like things would work out, but there's zero reasoning. I found a reason to like
Especially K-pop stands.
yeah.
Especially K-pop fans. They're actually so insane.
They're like cult members.
I was just reading
It's a
one
cult.
comment this morning about it, and it was literally like something like somebody commented like, "Oh, you must need money so bad that you're gonna come on here and slander it." And I was tight. I was like, I don't need, like, I never made any money podcasting. I do this for love of the game. I make more money than your entire family combined. I don't need money from this. And they're like, the fact that you don't even do this for money is alarming. It must be true that like
someone's paying
them to bring down this person. Like they're thinking of it like this is a conspiracy.
I wish.
This whole podcast was set up to bring down this one K-pop star and to give that one piece of information that we put behind a paywall. And it's like, are you? What?
People will construct anything
Yeah,
just
like,
to make their narrative.
It's a good theory, though.
Yeah.
It's plausible.
See, people will construct anything.
Trust me, I wish.
Yeah, and I'm backing them up. I'm like, yeah, that could totally happen.
That was Nick
And then it's this echo chamber of those people.
Exactly. Echo chamber. Oh my gosh.
And come back for part 2 where we say exactly who this K-pop star is.